Hello everybody and welcome to the life of a board gamer. My name is Daniel.
And I'm Slaven.
And he's Slaven. Okay, so everyone's doing it. We have to do it. It's
Also.
our most anticipated game of 2018.
Yes.
And we are going to tell them to you.
So how did you make your list?
I made my list with the computer.
Yeah.
I went on the
I wrote it
BGG and I said, show me all the games in 2018.
Really?
And it showed me all the games that come out in 2018. And
I did mostly the same, except I cross-referenced all the previous anticipated lists I could find.
I was very surprised
Yes.
when I did my list how much games with miniatures is on my list. Dun dun dun! And I'm not really sure, is that my Warhammer Fantasy, how do you say it when you are taking off from a drug?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, is that is kicking in?
Addiction.
Because addiction, maybe, because I was not really addicted. I really like the miniatures and painting miniatures and all that. And I guess the craving for miniatures is kicking in.
Well, it could be, especially considering what's coming. But
There
I
are lots-
don't have.
Or
interest
maybe
almost at
it's
all.
the market, because nowadays, if you want your game to succeed on a Kickstarter, half of it
So
goes
does that
to-
mean you will have a lot of Kickstarter games?
no, but maybe. Spoilers!
Yeah.
Damn it. But but I think that kind of 50-50 is if you have miniatures or not. Not every game, of course, but
But they sell better.
but they sell. Yeah,
People pledge more.
people
Okay.
like to view this. Okay, let's start. We'll choose.
Pick a lemon.
I got lemon.
First.
Okay, I got lemon. He goes first.
Okay, so I will start with the number 10, right?
Number 10.
Okay,
Right.
my number 10 is a game, Forest of Fate. So we talked about it.
Never heard of it.
He's horrible. So Forest of Fate is coming from a Kickstarter pledge last year. It was late, I think it was in November. And it's coming around February, March. I am greatly excited for the game because it's a storytelling game in which players try to survive cooperatively while traversing a forest, because they did a quest, they got all the loot, and now they just need to survive and count it down. It has a huge storybook, so the game is quite small around this whole game, but
This is
the
our
book,
standard measure in Croatia, around this.
yes,
It's
but the
standard measure.
book is almost twice the size,
Ah,
and the book of stories.
that's storytelling game.
Yes, yes,
Cool.
yes, yes. So that's my number 10, Forest of.
I like those more and more.
Me too.
Storytelling
Me too.
games.
Especially considering my best game of the year 2017 was this for mine. So I'm going in the same direction. You?
My number 10 is not storytelling game.
I know.
It's a game that I kickstarted, and I am waiting on it to show up. I don't know when it's
I know what it
about
is,
to show up.
but I
You
didn't
don't
expect-
know. Tell me what you think it is.
Okay, maybe it's not.
Tell me.
No.
You don't know.
No, it might show up later on the list. So I won't
Yours?
spoil it. No, on yours.
Oh yeah, oh, maybe. Okay, I don't
So
know.
I will
okay,
not spoil
okay.
it.
My number 10 is Brass.
Ah, yeah. I
Yeah,
expected
but
it.
I in the last, let's say, half a year, maybe
Wait,
more,
just a
I
second.
started gravitating towards
Is the Brass Lancashire or Brass?
both Lancashire and Birmingham.
Yeah.
Birmingham and Lancashire.
Lancashire.
Lancashire. Yeah. So I want to say that more and more in last half year or so, I start to gravitate toward those Euro heavy games. And this one looks really
But you're
Euro heavy.
always a Euro gamer.
Maybe, yeah, but I was never that much into it.
Mm-hmm.
And now I see and more I really like more complex games. You remember when we started our club like 2-3 years ago?
3 years ago,
I'm not
huh?
sure how old our club is. I was like, I need to play the
All the games.
All the games in one day. The more game I play, the better. But
Yes.
now I'm willing to sit down through maybe 2 games, but big one, meaty, with lots of
And to enjoy
everything.
every moment.
Yeah.
of it,
So this is brass reprint. It has cool components. The map looks really steampunky, which that was, I think, that was the stuff that drew me to it. Even though it's not steampunk game, but
No, it's Industrial Revolution. Something like
yeah,
that,
something like that. Yeah, you build your ships and railways and deliver. It's pick up and deliver management, something like that. But I really like it. Brass, Birmingham and Lincolnshire.
Yeah.
My number 9. It was like scary intro.
Yeah.
But the game is not scary. Is a game I also kickstarted. That's why I put all the games I kickstarted on the bottom of the list, because they are maybe soon to be here.
He did that.
And my number 9 is Rising Sun.
Those 2 games I was confused, you know. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure, is it the Rising Sun or this?
And I went all in on the Rising Sun, except the art book. I did not take that, but I took everything else that was offered. And I miniatures.
Yeah.
Miniatures. I kind of like Blood Rage. They always tend to compare them, but everyone who played it say that it really is not Blood Rage
it's a
game. I like that you have to work with others to succeed, but eventually you have to break these ties if you want to win.
As far as
I like that concept.
Yeah, it's a new age Blood Rage that should bring a lot more diplomacy.
Yeah, and I don't like that kinds of games, and I'm really looking forward to this one, so it's gotta say something about it.
Yeah. It will be a good game.
So that's my number 9, Rising Sun.
And my number 9, it's a game we saw both on Essen.
We saw it.
Both.
Oh, I know what is it. And I didn't like it for one aspect and one aspect only.
So my number 9 is U-Boat.
I was not thinking about that game.
I know. U-Boat, the board game.
Yeah, but
I'm
saw
so
it.
hyped. It's just wrong. You know, there was a list, and I found it on the Board Game Geek, where you could anticipate the games for 2018. It's many different categories, and through my rummage through that list, I found U-Boat, and I remembered that I saw it on S, and I was very hyped. And then I read about it, and it was just. So, U-Boat.
That's that submarine.
Yeah, it's a huge submarine in which players cooperatively try to go through scenarios that, essentially, as I understood, I'm not completely sure, it goes through an app. Something similar to your Tale of Pirates.
Ah, yeah.
And then players need to cooperatively just go through the scenarios of the, I don't know, Second World War or something like that. I'm so pumped about it. It's just the submarine is huge.
Fun fact.
Yes?
My wife's father worked on a submarine for like a year or something like that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Maybe we can call him and he can tell us how to play the game right.
Yeah.
That's not true. The submarines don't work that way. Yeah, but he really did. He was on a helicopter, on a submarine, on a boat.
I'm even more hyped now.
Yeah. And and he's really a cool guy. So.
That's my number 9, U-Boat, the board game.
Okay. Go. Go.
My number 8. My number 8 is a party game, essentially, with cards.
Magic Maze: The Evolution. No.
Okay, I love Magic Maze, but it's not. It's Shipwreck Arcana. So, you will see it on the Kickstarter. Also, it's my Kickstarter game. It's coming, I don't know, around March, maybe sooner. It's a beautifully crafted game. Designer did everything to make it a nice game. And it's about how can you know what others need or what others have in their hands. It's a game with numbers and it has amazing artwork. I cannot tell you a lot about the game, but the gameplay looks amazing, the artwork looks amazing, and I like it because it's a party game with that aspect in which you need to understand the numbers that appear in the game and to understand what each other of you have.
I did not understand anything.
My God, man.
You will show me the game.
I will show you the game. It's
I never heard of it, so I kind of spaced out when you were talking.
horrible. Shall we redo this segment?
No, it's okay. It's like he gets some cards and numbers, and I'm like, ooh, a fly.
A fly.
No.
It's something hard.
I follow you
to
on
explain.
Kickstarter. I never saw you kickstarting it. That was sneaky job.
Because I kickstarted, I think, 3 games at that time.
So probably it got lost in all
It was the smallest game. I think Kickstarter was around
Okay.
€10 or something like that. So yeah, my number 8, Shipwreck Arcana.
Cool. And my number 8 is a spiritual sequel, not spiritual, a sequel and standalone expansion and everything for one game that I have from company that does maybe the best components in a board game industry, and that is Too Many Bones Undertow by Chip Theory Games. That I also kickstarted.
That's
I'm
coming out
really
this
looking
year,
forward
right?
to it. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's a standalone expansion, so you can completely integrate it with the base game, but you can play it like you could kickstart it and just play with your girlfriend. It's totally gay, but you will probably get bored because you get only 2 characters.
Yeah, you can
You
play
need
it
more characters.
with your partner.
Yeah,
Essentially.
and it is really looking nice. And they even upgraded so that those playmats where you put your dice, that are mousepad, they will have stitching on the edges now. From now on, every game of Too Many Bones will have stitching on the edges.
Wow.
My will not have.
Why?
Because I already have the base game, Too Many Bones. So I will be probably ticked a bit about it. My OCD will probably fire because this character has stitches. Yeah, I'm like that. And you will get new map, lots of new cards, lots of new everything, and it just looks gorgeous. And those components and those chips, I don't know why, but this game, everyone's saying artwork is horrible. They don't like how
To tell you the truth,
I know.
I'm
You also said that
on the
they look
side.
weird, but I really like how weird they look. It's something new. It's not like
it's a different game.
you see a game and you are not really sure what the game is because artwork looks the same like many other games. So
It's a different game. It's
yeah,
kind of a new
it's
game.
very different and it's very good. You have to try it still. You didn't play it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my number, was it 8? 8 was Too Many Bones Undertow.
Undertow.
Number 7 is also games with miniatures.
Totally unexpected.
Totally.
Something new.
This will be the most anticipated miniatures game probably from my side. And the game is called Alone by Horrible Games.
Alone.
Alone, yes.
Don't have
You know that song. Why does my heart feel so bad? So you are basically alone and depressed in a world. No, I'm kidding.
But it sounded good.
No. The game is a twist on all those dungeon creeper games, so one versus many. It's one guy versus 3 or 4 people who play dungeon masters who are trying to kill him. You know, like you have one dungeon master and he's trying to kill 4 heroes.
Yeah.
Here you have 1 hero and 4 dungeon masters, or 3, I'm not really sure, who are trying to kill that one guy.
I remember someone was talking about that game now. Okay.
And the thing is, what drew me the most to it, it's not the miniatures, but the thing is that I never saw this kind of representation, but you as a dungeon master, bad guy, however you call it, you have in front of you the whole map. You see the whole map. You know everything where it is. And the good guy is only seeing the thing that he's at. Like he's in this sector, he only sees this part of the map. So he doesn't know what's from that corner, what's behind this corner.
Does he win individually and each GM, the bad guy?
I'm not sure how the winning and scoring goes. I just like the fact that
atmosphere and stuff.
as you as one alone guy trying to survive, few people trying to harass you, and you don't know what's behind the corner. You have to go and search it, which really I like it because in all those games you already see a whole map.
Yeah.
You know, and okay, guys, we know we gotta go here first. Maybe we should go over here. You can plan ahead, or here you are completely blind. You cannot plan for anything.
Something like Subterra. in which you draw tiles and put
I
them
am
the
vaguely
map is-
familiar with gameplay of Subterra, and I have
It's
something in
similar-
my eye. God damn it. I don't know what it is. I washed my
stop
face. I
talking,
washed my
stop.
face this morning, so it's some residue.
Okay, that's your number 7.
Yeah, that's my number 7. Alone. I'm alone.
Okay, my number 7.
Let me see.
Okay, my number 7 is a game called Grows.
What?
So, Grows.
Grows.
Yeah.
No, I just need it when I did the video, so I can.
I know. So, Grows is essentially a worker placement slash bag builder game in which
You
it's,
grow
uh,
as a person.
you could
A
imagine
tree.
it a lighter version with the fairies of your game Orleans.
Orleans.
Yeah.
Ah, big building stuff. Oh.
Yeah. Just
I
with
never heard
fairies.
of it. It sounds interesting. I
And
have
it has
I
beautiful
have
artwork
automobiles.
again.
I have Orleans. I like big buildings.
So essentially a very similar game. You can check it out again. It's a Kickstarter game, and I like it a lot. I won't tell you a lot to spoil, but if you want to check it, it's on the Kickstarter. So
Spoiler.
Grows. It's a
Grows.
worker placement.
But
slash,
what do you grow?
your workers?
Your workers.
Yeah.
As a person, you grow as a person, like you
Your
evolve
workers
your.
are fairies, essentially, but if you use them on any terrain, they will give you some mobility. But if you use them on the elements that they are, you will get additional bonus abilities.
Cool.
So it's kind of special, but in essence, a bag builder work.
Okay, that's your number.
7.
Cool.
Grows.
It grows.
My number 6 is Age of Darkness.
Darkness.
So you probably heard about this one.
I kind of think I did. I completely blanking out. I don't
So
see a picture
you
of it.
heard for Mystic Vale.
Okay.
Kura has that game.
Yes, I played it. It's kinda good.
It's actually a fantastic game.
Yeah, it deserves really
design.
more.
It has a unique design in which you craft your own cards and try to win victory points. Age of Darkness, in essence, as much as I heard from the designer, provides the final game in that concept. It's similar, but in this case, you will build a town, a city. Each player is trying to build it. And Mystic Vale was, in essence, a test case for Age of Darkness. So, in my mind,
Test game.
yeah,
cool.
if Mystic Vale was so good to me, Age of Darkness will be 10 times better. But if it flops,
No.
I don't know. But these are the
We'll
list for the
see.
anticipation. Yeah,
We'll see.
we anticipate this, so I'm hoping it will be a good game.
Cool.
Yeah. Age of
And we are at 6, right?
Yes.
My number 6 is a games with miniatures. Who would say it? And it's called Clash of Rage. You probably didn't heard of it. It was done by guys that did Outlive, La Boy de Jeu. I'm sorry if I'm butchering this. My French is not good.
I'm sorry.
Uh, okay, so yeah, this game, Clash of Rage, is you have your factions, and you are also why I like it, because it has a twist. Elves are bad in this game.
Who?
Elves are here on Earth, and or not on Earth, wherever they are. They are here, and they're just everyone is fed up with them. Something like that in those lines, and just it's time to get over. It's time to get rid of them.
So it's a
So-
racist game.
No, it's not. Again, if you are elf, yes. If you are Legolas, maybe, but you are not. Or are you? No. So okay, and you get your you have basic attacking. You
Okay.
have mages and stuff like that, and then you get to upgrade them with cards.
Wait,
Buy
are you
car-
playing the elves or are
No,
you
no,
playing
no, no,
the
no.
wrong
You are
elves?
playing to kill elves and then to kill each other. Not kill. Kind of roughly excuse
making
from
a genocide.
territory. Kind of roughly excuse them from their territory. No,
Sounds
yeah,
awful.
it's not awful game. Come on, it sounds awful, and you're talking about some growing fairies. No. Basically, I don't know much about it. It was
Although it has a
Kickstarter
good
game.
pedigree.
It was Kickstarter game, and it should be out this year sometime soon. I think. Not really sure. And
You kickstarted it.
no, I did not, because I did not have the funds for it. but I would really like to have it.
Sounds good, actually.
Yeah,
Because I know the Outlive game is
Outlive is
phenomenal.
awesome, yeah, and the miniatures are really nice. Those small miniatures, and these miniatures are bigger, to be fair, but they really look cool. And that aspect that you upgrade your miniatures so they have some extra health, some extra attack, some extra stuff. So basically, each game can be a unique game because one time you went with that guy that's like melee and has like tons of health. Next time you maybe go full attack on him and stuff like that. As I figured it out, I'm not really sure if that's the case, but I know you upgrade with your cards and it gives you gazillion possibilities for gameplay.
But I don't know.
And elves are bad, even though I like elves.
Okay, it
My
has a
first
nice
army in Warhammer Fantasy was high elves. That I ever, and that's
coming back to the
and that's the only army I ever painted fully. And then I sold it because I did not have anything to paint. I know, stupid.
So that's your number 6.
Oh, are we at? No, yeah. My number 6. Yeah,
Okay, Clash of Rage.
Clash of Rage, La Boîte de Jeu. My number 5 is game with miniatures. Yes, I have a problem. Okay, yeah, my number 5 is game done by the same guys who did Anachrony, which I treasure dearly, and it's Cerebria. Cerebria,
it was a Kickstarter game.
the Inside World.
Yeah, it was a Kickstarter. I almost kickstarted it, but
Yeah.
since our friend kickstarted it, I didn't.
Yeah, and it has gorgeous miniatures. You are like in a person's head, if I'm not mistaken. You're like growing
Something about
You are developing a mind of sort.
dreams, psychology.
I don't know how to explain what do you do in a game, but
But
it looks.
has miniatures.
It has miniatures. No. You see, I went full Croatian almost to defend this game. Okay, I must break, like Ivan Drago from Rocky. No, so yeah, this game has cool miniatures. But I did not pick it because of the miniatures, but
The concept of the game.
the concept of the game, it's very fresh, it's very unique. You are like building a mind. Wait, I have some cheat sheet here.
Okay.
It says,
Needs to read.
I wrote growing identity. You are fighting bliss versus gloom, and you play emotion cards, and I don't know, but the gameplay sounds awesome.
Did you solve the gameplay actually?
I think I kind of did a bit of it, and I talked to a guy on Essen. In Essen, in Essen, on Essen, again with net, on Essen with it, a little bit. I did not. He tried to show me, but I was really not good with time at that moment. I was running for some interviews.
You were
something
lacking
like.
time.
Yeah, I need more time. I need more time on Essen. No, but we are derailing, and I kind of saw. He told me a bit about it, and.
You got hooked.
I got hooked like when I first saw it and what it is about, and I like Anachrony, so it's only logically that I like their
Plus
next
and
game.
plus. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
So my number 5.
Yeah.
It's a game called Rabbit Island.
Rabbit Island.
What did he say?
Rabbit or rabbit?
T.
Rabbits,
T.
like rabbits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rabbit Island. So it's very, I don't know, maybe even, I know it's not the most beautiful game of my list, but it's
Cerebria.
in top 5.
Okay.
Pun intended. It's a game about
Ban intended.
rabbits on an island in which you essentially combines 2 different types of gameplay. You will play styles and make the island, and afterwards you spread around with your colony and try to grab as much of the island as possible.
Because bunnies are good with multiplying. They can calculate really fast.
Yeah. In essence,
Okay.
it's a gorgeous book in which you will get a game, but you will get also a coloring book.
Seriously.
Yes. Adult coloring book, it's a huge one.
Adult color.
Yes.
Okay, with bunnies.
Yes, with bunnies. Yes.
This sentence makes no sense at all.
It has
Well,
very
okay.
good gameplay. It's something new because
okay.
in the first part you will build the island, in the second part you will try to conquer it as much possible,
Populate
and then try to score points.
And overpopulated.
Maybe it's
maybe.
overpopulated.
I don't know.
But that's my number 5, Rabbit Island.
Bunny.
My number 4 on this list is a game called Treasure Island. And I don't know nothing about the game. Except
Okay, my number 4.
except
There's
that I know
treasure.
that it's Vincent Dutray, the
Okay.
awesome, amazing artist. And the game is about the Treasure Island, the story. You've heard of it. Long John Silver.
Kind of think I think I saw.
It's
I
one of
saw-
my
what was
favorite
that? I
books.
think I saw cover for the. It's like all the people.
That's the only thing that it has at the moment. Nobody knows nothing about
I
the game.
think I saw something about it and it looks cool.
It looks amazing.
I'm more and more in piratey gold treasure games.
I
don't
was
know
always
why.
in that team.
I was not. I was not.
I was
like,
always in the pirate team.
Show me space. Space.
I was always in the pirate team.
Space
but combination of pirates, Vincent Dutray, it just get me like,
Do you think that Vincent Dutray is secretly a pirate?
he might be.
He might be.
He's awesome. That's my number 4.
Tell us what you think.
Treasure Island.
Okay, my number 4 is a game that I know very little about, same as you. It's like new. The game is called Who Goes There? A Game of Growing Paranoia. In this game, it's like a comic riff of The Thing, the movie. The Thing. Like you are, I think, on some far located destination in like South Pole or North Pole or whatever pole it is, somewhere in the snow, and you are all cool. Everything is cool. I know you, you know me. We are good. But then you start to judge other people. Are they really who they represent themselves? Are they maybe a thing? And it's called a growing paranoia. And
you just
No.
you just reminded me of the thing.
No, it's not
The
the
board
thing.
game
No, it's
thing
not the
that
thing.
it has
This
the
is
similar atmosphere.
no, this is much lighter. This is like 3 to 6 party game where you have to equip yourself and escape via helicopter or something like that. And what I liked it is how you can progressively upgrade your stuff. Like for example, you get a torch, and then you can upgrade it to a lamp. And then you can upgrade it to something more, you know, progressively. And I think you're trading each other or something like that. And you are just trying to equip yourself to survive
With the best that you
anything
can find.
that comes at you. Because we are all cool, but somebody is
Is
alien
not.
maybe, or possessed or
How
something.
it's called?
It's called, okay, Who Goes There? Question mark. A Game of Growing Paranoia.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, and it's by certifiable games.
That's your number 4.
That's my number 4. I don't know really much about it at the moment but I like the theme. I like that paranoia stuff. And is he good or is he bad? And when you escape by a helicopter, that does not mean you are safe, because on a helicopter there might be a alien, bad thing, the thing.
Okay.
No,
but
there
it's
is
not
game
thing.
the thing, but it's not that game.
Okay.
It's like some
So that's your number 4.
4. Okay, my number 3 is a game called Monster Slaughter.
Monster
Monster Slaughter. We almost went on an SN and in that escape room thingy.
Yeah.
It's a game about every 80s horror, where some teenagers went into cabin in the woods and something is lurking out.
It has huge mini. I mean,
No, it
huge.
has-
It has nice minis,
Yeah.
and it's about different kind of monsters
Yeah.
attacking a cabin.
Okay, yeah. Because I like that aspect where you are not a teenager trying to fend off monsters,
something
but
new.
you are monsters competing who will get to most teenagers.
I didn't know you liked it so
You have werewolves, you have vampires. It's like families
Zombies.
fighting each other who will
Eat.
kill, eat, or whatever more teenagers. And I really liked it. Miniatures look awesome.
Yeah, they look.
And I like that aspect
But
of...
you didn't kickstart it.
No, I did not, because I did not.
Okay. I was
saw
almost
it.
not sure.
No. All these miniatures games are really expensive, and I have to really pick and choose what I will kickstart because I cannot kickstart everything.
This is high on your list. This is number 3.
Yeah, because I looked more into it and I really liked it. And on down on the list are the games that I kickstarted. So yeah, I'm expecting those, of course, right? But these are really bringing joy to me because maybe I will never own them. So sad.
So sad.
Basically, that's my number 3. Monster Slaughter.
Okay, my number 3 is the only expansion I have on this list.
Ooh, we
Yeah.
have an expansion.
It's because...
Oh yeah, but I had expansion too, Undertow.
Yeah, but this one is not standalone. Yeah, your one was standalone. It's Near and Far Ember Mines.
That.
I'm really hyped about it because this is my way how I will acquire Near and Far.
He's Ryan Laukat fanboy.
Yes, and story-based game. So I'm getting the Near and Far Ember Mines, in which I have to say I will get the core game. I will get the above and below additional books and stories. So I'm hyped about that. I don't know, anticipated games for 2018. Okay, it's a list of games. But in this case, I'm getting in a package everything that the seller sold me as one, one game.
Yeah, but you get more games like.
Yeah, and I'm expecting tons of fun with it. So many good reviews. I played so many good games.
We should play it again. I really liked it.
Yeah.
My family was really weird. It was like Spanish soap opera thing.
Yeah, with mustaches.
With mustaches.
Yeah. So that's my number 3, Near and Far Ember Mines. Okay, my number 2 is a game Daniel will not know again. It's Rise of Queensdale.
Yes, no. Is that game with hands holding the earth where you're...
My God. I think I spoke with him yesterday and 3 times I mentioned that game. And before that...
That name just doesn't go into my head. Don't know why. It's so bland, so...
Well, in essence, if you know that publisher is Ravensburger.
No, still, no.
We are still talking... No, when you mention Ravensburger, it's like you're talking about games like Labyrinth or something, You don't expect something...
Elaborate and...
Yeah, and in this case, it should be, that's as far as I know, something like Chatterstone. So it's worker placement
Legacy
combined with legacy style and city building. I'm expecting it. I will buy it at any price.
And he says that I told him I will play this game with him, and I don't know.
Yeah, he said.
Rise of Queensdale. Okay. No, but this name really doesn't go into my head. Don't know why.
Yeah, it's a weird choice. But the only problem I have with this game...
Like, for example, Monster Slaughter. Rise of the Queensdale. Monster Slaughter really gets into your head. Or maybe the name Who Goes There? A Game of Growing Paranoia. It really goes into your head from the first.
No, Who Goes There? No. But in this case, I said I have a problem. But in essence, it's not a problem. The game is for 1 to 4 players.
Okay.
So it's not same as Chatterstone goes to 6.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
and
if
it's hard. No, I think that's bad part of Charterstone.
Yeah.
To have 6 people commit to a game, it's really hard.
It's a good thing. So my number 2, Rise of Queensdale.
And my number 2 is a game that has miniatures. But of course.
So in essence, your list is about miniature games.
Yes, that are on Kickstarter or were on Kickstarter. It's not my fault that people kickstart great games with miniatures. But the game...
Or great miniatures with games.
Great miniatures with games. Man. Okay, so my number 2 is a game called Nemesis. Nemesis.
You know why I...
What was that?
Because
Nemesis.
I know who discovered that game. And who is a great fan of that game.
Oh, you mean, no. I saw it at and I was passing by and I was like, wait a minute. Get back.
What?
Turn your head to the left.
Is that an alien?
Alien miniature like this big.
I know.
And when I saw it, can I touch it? And he said, you can look. And I was like, it sounds weird, right? But those miniatures were so well painted and they looked astonishing. And I just looked at this and it was like, what? No, the guys that
I know,
work
I-
at what are they called? Awaken Realms.
Awaken Realms. Yeah,
Yeah,
those guys did Lords of Hellas.
Lords of Hellas, and there was this little miniature, like you got promo miniature for Nemesis. They hype you up to
In
play
the
the game.
Kickstarter package core.
In the Kickstarter package for Lords of Hellas, you get Nemesis miniature, just so they hype you up and it's starting really soon, and my pockets are itching, really itching.
How
for
will you
this game.
have all those games?
What?
Money? How will you have the money for
I
those
will
games that are coming? Because we know
sell my kidney. I will make a Kickstarter, fund me to fund
buy
my
games.
to buy games. I don't know. I don't need this big apartment.
Kickstarter
I can
is-
live in a smaller apartment.
Yeah.
I can sell this one maybe. No, so
You don't need this.
it's
thing.
like these alien miniatures. Then they're
Do you even know
no.
the gameplay?
The gameplay is really like aliens. I don't know which part is where the ship wakes them from sleep.
I think it's Alien.
It's first one, right?
No.
I think it is. It's the first one. They're on a ship. The ship
Then
is
it's Alien.
alien.
Yeah.
No S. And you are awakened by a ship
Mm-hmm.
because something is wrong and it cannot go on autopilot anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the pods, sleeping pods, is of course broken and the guy is dead. And you are trying to see who killed him, what happened. And then you find lots of ugly stuff chasing you around the ship. It's basically aliens. Aliens like aliens. And they look like aliens even though they are not. I think they don't have IP for it, but they have a cool...
It's too much similarity between the game and
No, okay.
No, it's okay.
It's okay to me. I like aliens. I like
Okay.
that movies. And when I saw this...
I don't mean anything bad against the game.
No,
Just
I know.
It's weird when those two things
But they
correlate. so
kind of... I think they
similar.
want to go for alien feel, but dodge the IP, so...
Oh, smart.
But the game is... And you get message. Tell me that your phone is not on a sound. Okay, so yeah, that's my number 2, Nemesis. Because it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Number 1. My number 1 is game that Slaven probably knows what it is. And I will definitely kickstart it when it goes live.
Wait, that game will come out this year? No, I don't think so.
I think it is. Maybe I was wrong. Oh my god. No, but I did not. When I was looking through 2018, I saw that game.
Okay.
Or maybe I did not. Oh, maybe I did a boo-boo.
Okay.
Can you quickly check it on the phone?
Wait, we shall check now.
No, okay, but I'll say
No,
that.
okay.
I cannot change it now, right? It's a game called Batman Gotham City Chronicles.
Yes.
I thought that was coming 2018 for sure. But yeah, it's not.
Because
it definitely can't because if it's kickstarted.
If it's
But
Kickstarter in the
but
second month,
yeah, but they already have like...
it's a miniature game.
I know, but they like have all the models. You could see it at Essen and everything. What does it say? Does it say?
Gotham City strategy game, right?
No.
No.
Gotham City Chronicles. It's really weird.
Yeah. I know that's the same crew that made the Conan.
Conan, yeah. And while he's searching, I will talk you about this game. Now, I dropped a subtle hint, like I have this over here. I even prepared with my Batman shirt. I was like,
I'm not prejudiced.
I was dropping hints all over this
I'm
list.
not saying nothing.
And let me just put this aside so I don't. Batman, yeah.
Gotham City Chronicles.
Gotham City Chronicles. I was really sure that it's coming out in
It
2018.
says 2018, but
It says 2018, but it probably will go into 19. But maybe they managed to squeeze it because I saw miniatures on Essen, and they looked quite ready. Like maybe they are printing it as we
Yeah, it says
speaking
2018.
because they know that the game will like fund in first minute or so. And I think it will break Kickstarter again when it starts.
You think?
When it goes offline. When it goes online, I think it will
I think
break
it will have more.
It's like
than-
all Batman. My wife loves Batman. I love Batman. Not
I
that
love
much.
Batman.
He loves Batman. Everyone loves Batman for the love of God, except the movies. That last one. But
No,
And we
in
pissed
essence-
off the DC fans.
yeah. No, it's
Yeah, but all those
Looks
miniatures. This is the game that I will go all in. I will sell everything in this house needed to get funds for this game. I want this game. I want to paint those miniatures. I want to play it, and the gameplay even looks great.
Yeah,
I did not have a chance to play it, but from what I saw, from those player boards that you get and all the cards that you can acquire, some miniatures I don't like. Some miniatures look like, but Batman looks cool. That's what matters, I think.
Well, and it has a good, again, the word pedigree, because of the Conan.
Yeah.
Conan was a good game, but it only had Conan. In
Yeah,
this
that
case,
was the problem. But this case, you got like you
Everything.
can play Nightwing if you want. Some people like Nightwing. I like Batman. I want to play Batman. No, but it would be cool. I'm not sure if they are doing it, but it would be cool if you could do the same stuff as in Alone that I was talking about. Like you play bad guys against Batman.
Probably not. No.
You know, like you can play Joker and
It would be cool, but probably the gameplay is
some
like Conan.
Killer Croc
You're
and-
trying to do different scenarios through different maps and stuff.
But I'm really hyping for this one. This is like, when is February going to come?
Yeah.
Some people like, what you gonna get your wife for Valentine's Day? I'm gonna
Kickstart.
pledge Batman as a gift.
Yeah.
She will be thrilled. I will spend lots of money on it.
Spoilers.
She's
that's
not,
your
she's not
number-
watching my
that's your
videos,
number
so
one,
I
right?
can. Yeah, that's my number one. I talked about it too much, but it's number one, and it looks awesome.
So, I don't have any miniatures in my
Yeah,
list,
you're-
so I will continue with that same deal. My number one is a game called Museum. I went all in on the Kickstarter pledge. It's coming out in August this year, and it's Vincent Dutray.
I am
As an
born in
artist.
August, so you should give it to me as a birthday present.
Yeah. It's so beautiful, I cannot even explain it. Vincent made a beautiful art again. It's about set collection, something like Ticket to Ride, in which you collect cards, then give up those cards to acquire items in your museum. Everybody has a different museum, and the core of the game is to fill up that museum with different cards. And cards represent items that are in real world.
Okay.
So those are the real items that you can find in any museum, and how much of those items, for example, if you collect more of the South African or South American than African than European, and that is similar to the civilizations. For example, you will collect Mayans, you will collect Celts and stuff, you will get more points. It has different items, assistance, different equipment. So in events that happen, and all is done in the manner of 20s, 30s, when it was all the hype, the start of the 20th century. It's an amazing game, and same as you said, when you like the game, you will go all in. I went all in, and I think I got the game and 6 expansions all on it. I don't know, I just want it all, everything
But
that
it does
comes
not
out
have
of the game.
miniatures.
It doesn't, actually,
You get a starting token miniature.
yes.
Something like that, right?
Yes, you get
Because
the
you have to have miniatures for your Kickstarter to succeed.
I just remembered
I told you.
they had as in the first pledge. I mean, when they started the Kickstarter, they had the tokens that measure how many every player has victory points, and they were little museums, and they replaced that with unique art, unique miniatures.
Oh.
So every player has a unique miniature, and also the starting player token. Yeah, it's a miniature. I think it's the head character in the game, and I don't know, game blew me away. So that's my number one, Museum.
And that was our top 10 Kickstarter 2018 games.
I'm sorry, out of the 10 games, mine
I mean, Kickstarter
are
slash miniatures
6
slash
Kickstarter
2018
games, but yeah.
games. Yeah, but I think
No, that's
I
true.
think that's how the business will work from now on. Maybe, I don't know.
The problem is non-Kickstarter games are less in the spotlight because
Because you need to hype it up before you go on Kickstarter, and some publishers that just publish the game, they really don't hype it that much. Some do.
So
So that's our list. Yeah. Tell us, what is your, reveal us the game that we missed. Maybe we did not heard about it and we would really like to know about it.
There's probably a lot of them.
I think there is some other games I could mention. I could mention the last expansion for Sight that's coming out.
You had to do it, right?
Yeah, no, I have a list, of course.
I have a list,
but
I will just briefly
can,
mention
I
some
can
also.
mention lots of other games, but this is just my top 10. I'm looking
I will just
forward to.
mention 2 games.
Okay,
that
but be quick.
didn't get on my list. It's Detective City of Angels and Hardback.
Cool.
Hardback is a game continuous to the paperback, and that I like a lot. And Detective City of Angels, I think you would like a lot because it's in essence storytelling, interrogation game set in the LA, also at the start, in a noir setting in which players question each other.
Okay.
Like you're my suspect and I question you, but you have a storytelling part.
You didn't choose, come back.
In which you choose the answers and then answer accordingly. So that's almost on my list.
I did not heard about it.
I'm so sad I didn't kickstart it, so I will probably late pledge it. But
he probably will. No, I could also put on my list Dinosaur Island, but it's coming. It's in a mail somewhere. It's supposed to come, so I decided to skip it. But
I forgot.
I could really put that on list. I was just the games that I will not receive anytime soon was my list. So there is some I will receive, so I didn't want to talk about those.
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah, that's it.
Outro. Until next time.
Bye.
Pozdrav.